class. It is Friday test day, so we're going to see how much is stored in your brain. So you're going to need a few items. You are going to need your dictionary, so make sure you get your dictionary. You are going to need your notebook because your notebook is where you're going to be writing your answers. So you're going to need your notebook. You are going to need your whiteboard. You're going to need your whiteboard. You are going to need a pencil. You're going to need a pencil. So I am going to, when I'm doing my writing, because I'm going to put some numbers and you're going to see, I'm not going to write with my pencil because I find it comes out darker for me, for you to see if I do a pen. Just kind of like when I would do things on the whiteboard and I had to do things in pen, is so you could see it better. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up to a clean piece. That means there's nothing on it. So like this one has writing on it, so I'm going to turn the page to a clean piece of paper. So this is going to be my test for today. This is going to be my test. The reason you need your whiteboard, you're going to use your whiteboard as a ruler. So if you have a ruler, awesome. So like I have, which I don't even know where my ruler is. I just misplaced my ruler. Oh, here's my ruler. So like I do have a ruler, but if you don't have one, that's why we're going to use this, because it's a straight edge. So it has a straight edge here and a straight edge here. So what you're going to do is, so here is I'm going to put this in the middle area. So I'm going to kind of put it in the middle because I'm going to make a line. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be turning the camera so it kind of films my paper. It films my paper. So I'm going to turn this so you can see. So there it is. Oops, let me get the angle. Okay, so here we go. So as you can see, I'm going to take this. So here's my holes. I'm going to put this where I can see the holes. So do you see how I can I can still see those holes? I can still see them. Now remember, you're going to use your pencil. I'm going to use this pen just so you can see better. I'm going to hold this down. I'm going to go all the way to the top, and I'm going to stay on the edge, and I'm going to make a straight line all the way down. So now I have two columns here. So that means there's going to be answers on this side and answers on this side over here. Now we've got to get our test ready. We got to get our test ready. Usually I give you paper and it has numbers 1 to 10, but you've got to make yours. You've got to make yours. So let me okay, so you're going to go to, let me scoot this down, there we go. So you're going to go up here. We're going to go 1 all the way to 10, skipping a line. So we're going to go 1, skip a line, 2, skip a line, 3, skip a line, 4, skip a line, 5, skip a line, 6, skip a line, 7, skip a line, 8, skip a line, 9, skip a line, 10. So I'm going to turn it so you can see so it doesn't look upside down. So here's mine, as you can see. So yes, when you're looking at mine at this moment, it is going to look upside down. So please don't write yours upside down. It's just because of how you're looking at it. So this is how it would be. It goes 1 all the way to 10 on this side. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to go 1, skip a line, 2, skip a line, all the way to 10. So I'm going to make mine. So I'm going to get mine, and as I'm doing mine, please be doing yours. All the way to 10. Now please remember, if I get done before you and I start talking and moving on, just push the pause button. So here's mine. So yours should look the same as mine. So here is mine. So we're going to do the same thing again. So I'm going to turn the page, and I'm going to do the same thing again here. So that means we're going to have 10, 20, and then we go here, 30, 40. There's going to be 40 problems today, 40 problems for your test today. So I'm turning the page. I'm going to get my whiteboard. I'm going to put it, again, where the holes are. I'm going to hold it down. I'm going to draw my line with my pencil. I'm going to take this back off. I'm going to go below where the holes are, and I'm going to write 1 all the way to 10, skipping a line. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So you do that also, please. So, and then we will be getting ready for our test as soon as we have this completed. Meaning today we will be having 40 problems? Okay. Again, if you are not done, push the pause button, and then that way you can completely get all your numbers. So I'm going to turn it again. So please don't be writing upside down. So this is what it would look like. I just kind of wanted you to see how I was doing it. Now I'm going to turn back to my first page. There's my first page. So this is where I'm going to start. And then once I get more questions, I go to the next page. So it's going to be 2 pages, 2 pages, 2 pages. Okay, so I am going to, since we're going to be getting ready, I'm going to turn this back up. Hello again, here I am. So I'm going to get ready to say my words. Now in your first part, so this first column right here, we're going to do vowels. The vowels you hear. Now remember, what are our vowels? A, E, I, O, U. 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 Those are the vowels. And sometimes is, yes, why? Why is this sometimes a vowel? Okay, so starting with 1. Please don't write the whole word. I don't want the whole word. I either want you to write an A, an E, an I, an O, or a U. So one of those. Okay, are you ready? So listen for my vowel. What vowel do you hear? Now I am going to say the word 3 times. 3 times I'm going to say the word. And then you listen for the vowel you hear in the middle. And you're going to write that vowel on line 1. Line 1. So I'm going to show you just an example. Do not do this one. Do not do this one. This is one of my old ones I had. So like say that if I said the word, and don't do it, pig, then I would, the I is an I. So I would have written an I. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not writing the word pig. I would just write the vowel I. That is all you're going to do. That's just an example. So please make sure you don't have anything. If you wrote I, please erase it because it would be a try again. Okay, so here we go. So now this has nothing on it because now our test begins now. Are you ready? So again, I'm going to say the word 3 times. Listen for the vowel. Okay, ready? Word number 1. Doug. 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 Word number 2. Pet. 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 Word number 3. Pat. 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 Word number 4. Fix. 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 Word number 5. Dot. 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 Word number 6. Sick. 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 Word number 7. Math. 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 Word number 8. Shut. 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 Word number 9. Get. 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 Word number 10. Fox. 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 Awesome job. So you should have had, for your whole column right here, that should have been done. Now we're going to this side over here. We are going to do special blends. What do you hear? What do you hear? These have special blends in them. Special blends are going to be in them. So you're going to write the whole word. the whole word, not just the special blend, not the digraph you hear in it. So it is a digraph that you're going to hear in it. So you are not going to, again, you are not going to write just the special blend, which is the digraph that you hear. These are the ones that are going to be in our words. So these are going to be the ones that are going to be in our words. We are going to have some words that are going to have sh, r. So if you hear the r sound, you're going to write the AR, and f. Okay? So you're going, again, write the whole word. Don't just write me sh, because that would be a try again. Don't just write me r. Don't just write me th. You need to write the whole thing. So don't write just those 2 letters, okay? Here we go. I'm going to hold this up so that way you can, in case you need to remember which one that you need to use to spell the whole word. Word number 1. Here we go. Ship. Sh, it, p. Sh, it, p. Ship. Word number 2. Park. P-R-K. It's K-O kangaroo. P-R-K. Park. Word number 3. Path. P-A-Th. P-ath. Path. Word number 4. Now remember, if by any chance you're like, I have no idea how to spell that one, just skip it, okay? Just skip it, okay? So that way you don't miss the other points. If you don't know one, skip it and go to the next number. Definitely go to the next number. Okay, number 4. Dish. D-ish. Dish. D-ish. Dish. Word number 5, bath. B-ath. Bath. Word number 6, this one has 2 in it. 2 blends are going to be in. 2 digraph blends are going to be in it. The word is shark. Sh-R-K. Shark. Sh-R-K. Shark. Number 7. Word is star. St-R. Star. St-R. Star. Word number 8. Math. Math. M-ath. Math. Word number 9. Far. F-R. Far. Word number 10. This. F-is. This. This. Okay. Okay, so we are going to, we have a visitor coming. Mrs. Washam?
Right there.
Mrs. Washam?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you mind closing my door real quick? I just am recording. No, you're good. This is like true classroom. Like, hello. You're good. Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. Okay, nope, not taking it out. Perfect. So we are going to now, you're going to turn the page. So turn the page. So now you're going to the next page. We are going to do our math right now. So you're on your next page now. So we're going to go to this column here. So we're going to go to this column here. So we are going to get ready to do some math. On the math that we're going to do, you are going to write the whole math problem, not just the answer. So the whole thing I say, you are going to write the whole problem and the answer. It is going to be subtraction, meaning our numbers are going to go smaller. It's like if we have friends at our house, then we are going to have people leave. So when I am saying we are going to write the whole problem, I am missing things on my desk today. It's kind of funny. You know me, sometimes things go into really different spots. So say if I was going to do a math problem that was, if I said 9 minus 5 equals. This is what you're going to end up writing. Don't do this one because this one is not yours. It's just an example. I would write that whole thing. 9 minus 5 equals. So that means if I had 9 friends at my house, 5 went away, I'm left with 4. I'm left with 4. So here is, and that would be my whole math problem. Here is the math part, and then here is my answer. And so I want both of those things. I want all of that onto yours. Okay, so here we go. So please remember, if I do go too quick, I'm really trying my best to speak slower. I do feel like I'm doing it on my end, but it might still be a little too quick. Please push the pause button. Definitely please push that button so that way you kind of have enough time to do your best. When you're in the classroom with me, I can always see with people and I know when to give more time. Of course, here I don't see anybody, so I don't know. So please, please, please push that pause button. Just boom, pause it. Okay, so here we go. So again, we're going to go on this column, the ones closest to the holes. We're going to do 10 problems right now. Okay, you ready? Here's your math problem. 10 minus 2. So that's what you're going to write, equals. 10 minus 2 equals. So write the whole thing and the answer. Okay. Number 2. 6 minus 2 equals. 6 minus 2 equals. Number 3. 5 minus 2 equals. 5 minus 2 equals. Number 4. 3 minus 2 equals. 3 minus 2 equals. Number 5. 8 minus 2 equals. 8 minus 2 equals. Number 6. 7 minus 2 equals. 7 minus 2 equals. Number 7. 9 minus 2 equals. 9 minus 2 equals. Number 8. 2 minus 2 equals. 2 minus 2 equals. Number 10. 4 minus 2 equals? 4 minus 2 equals. Good job. Right, so now we're going to move on. So you just did our subtraction. Now we're going to move on to our 10 frame. Our 10 frame. So I am going to put behind me our 10 frame. So like here's our 10 frame. I'm going to put up the 10 frame, and you are going to write, how much do you see? We have 10 problems on this. How much do you see? So let me scoot back, make sure you can see. Okay, so here we go. So here's my 10 frame. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Let's kind of mix the colors in there. Right on number 1, so this time you're on this side now, you're over here on this side. Write, how much do you see? That was problem number 1. Problem number 2. How much do you see? Problem number 3. How much do you see? Problem number 4. How much do you see? Problem number 5. How much do you see? Problem number 6. How much do you see? Problem number 7. How much do you see? Problem number 8. How much do you see? Problem number 9. How much do you see? And the last one, problem number 10. How much do you see? And that was our last problem with our math. We have one more thing to do. Yes, we've done our 40. We've done 10, 20, 30, 40. And now you are going to need this dictionary. You're going to need this dictionary. You are going to be writing 2 sentences. So you're going to be writing 2 sentences in your notebook. You are going to need your dictionary to find those words. So in sentence 1, there are 2 words in your dictionary. In problem sentence number 2, there's also going to be 2 words also in your dictionary. So you're going to need to be able to find those words in here. You're going to definitely need to be finding them in here. 2 of the words you might be able to spell by yourself. You might have them already stored here. If you don't, that's why we're going to use our dictionary. So you are going to turn the page. So now we're going to be like on our 3rd page in our notebook today. So you're going to turn that page. And we are going to write our sentences. Your goal with writing your sentences is to be able to write it on one line with your spaces, neat handwriting. That is what I'm going to be looking for. How was your handwriting? Did you put your spaces? Did you start with your capital? Did you spell the words correctly because you used your dictionary? Okay, so are we ready? Because I'm ready. Are you? Okay, here comes your first sentence. Okay, I'm going to let you know that you are going to need in your dictionary, the 2 words I did in this sentence comes from the B section. So the B section. So meaning you want your dictionary, you want to turn to the letter B. You want to turn to the letter B, and you are going to find out right away in just a moment what are my 2 words that I chose from the dictionary from the B section. Okay, here we go. Here's your sentence. I'm going to read it quickly. I'm going to say it quickly, and then I'll say it slowly. Okay, here we go. The boy has a red boat. The boy has a red boat. Boy and boat are in the dictionary. Boy and boat are going to be these ones here. Okay, so I'm going to repeat the sentence again. Ready? The boy has a red boat. 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 Okay, if you need more time, push the pause button. Sentence number 2. Sentence number 2. You are going to need a word. One of your word is going to be from the letter G, which is going to be girl. So you are going to be G, but you're also going to need a verb word, which is going to be from C. So you are going to be doing G and you're going to be needing C. Those 2. We're going to be doing girl and crying. Girl and crying are going to be the 2 that are going to go for this one. So girl and crying are the 2 words that are in our dictionary. Okay, sentence number 2. The girl is crying. 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 Again, if you need more time, please push the pause button. Please push the pause button. Okay, class. That is the end of our test. That is the end of our test. But we're going to get ready to grade our test. We're going to get ready to grade our test. So let's get ready to grade our test. So you are going to need get any color you want. Choose the color you want. So you can use a color pencil, you can use a crayon, you can use whatever you're wanting. You can use a marker. Any oopses you get, I want you to draw a line through it. So if I'm going to pull out purple. Purple was the color I chose. So just for example, here is when I did my pig. If I had an oops on that, say that was an oops, then I'm just going to put a line through my number 1. So that way, when I count how many oopses I had, I can count all my little lines. Your goal is no lines. That is your goal. Your goal is to have no color. Whatever color you choose, me would be me like that. I would be purple. So my goal would be no purple. No purple. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. So go back to page number 1, your page number 1 where your vowels are. Your vowels are. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to say what the answer is, And then you are going to, if it's good, thumbs up, do not put any color. If it's an oops, put a line through it. Okay, are you ready? Number 1 was U. The letter U. So this is what it should have been. The letter U. Number 2 is E. E. Number 3 is A. A. 4 is I. 5 is O. 6 is I. 7 is A. 8 is U. 9 is E. And 10 is O. So here it is right here. So you can double check on yours. You should have a U, E, A, I, O, I, A, U, E, O. That is what you should have on there. So count up how many oopses you had, if you had any oopses, and just write that number here. So I'm just going to say I had 3 oopses. Say I had 3 oopses, then underneath I'm going to write the number 3. I'm going to write that number 3. Okay? So if you have no oopses, then there's no number. So if you have any oopses, write the number here. Okay, so now let's go to our blends, which was our digraph. So let's see for the number 1. Okay? It was the word ship. So you needed to have S-H-I-P. If you wrote S-H-I-P, you get a point. If not, you are going to put a line there. Again, remember, I'm using a pen because it's easier. It's darker for you to see, and that's the only reason I'm choosing to use a pen. Number 2 was the word park. So you would write P-A-R-K. So if you got that correct, then you get a point. If not, you put your color and you put an oops there, okay? P-A-R-K. Next word is path. Path. So you would have P-A-T-H. Path. Path. Number 4 was dish. Dish. So you would have D-I-S-H. D-I-S-H. Again, if you have an oops, make a line there if there's an oops. Number 5 is bath. Bath. So you would have B-A-T-H. Bath. B-A-T-H for bath. Number 6 is shark. Shark. So that is S-H-A-R-K. S-H-A-R-K. So again, if you got that right, yay. If not, draw a line through it for your oops. Number 7 is star. Number 7 is star. S-T-A-R. S-T-A-R. Star. Number 8 is math. Math. M-A-T-H. M-A-T-H. Math. Number 9 is far. F-A-R. F-A-R. Far. And the last one, number 10, is this. T-H-I-S. T-H-I-S. This. Okay, so add up how many oopses you had. So I'm just going to pretend I had 2. I'm going to pretend I had 2. So then right here, so right now I've kind of got a math problem. So I have 3 plus my 2 that I had, 3 plus 2, so 3, 4, 5. That means on this page, I had 5 oopses. If I was pretending, I had 5 oopses. If you have no oopses, then there's no number on here. So 5 is your number that you would, and then circle it. So that way you know on page 1, I had a total of 5 oopses. 5 oopses on there. Again, if you had no oopses, then you're good. If you only had a couple oopses here and none here, that would be 3 plus 0, or whatever your number is plus your 0, okay? So let's turn the page. And now we're going to do our adding, or no, sorry, not adding, it was our subtraction. We're going to find out what is your answer. What is your answer that you got? So, are you ready? Number 1 should be 8. You should have an 8. Okay, so this is what you should have, 8. For number 1. Number 2 is a 4. Number 2, you should have the number 4. So it was 10 minus 2 is 8. The next one was 6 minus 2 is 4, so you should have 4. Now you're going to have the whole thing, so I'm sorry. I should have probably written the whole thing. So this is what yours would look like. Sorry, let me write that really quick. So this is what yours would look like. I'm sorry, it should have looked like this, not me just having the answers, but this is what's your whole problem. So 10 minus 2 equals 8. 6 minus 2 equals 4. That is what yours is. So number 3 was 5 minus 2 equals 3. So this is what you should have. 5 minus 2 equals 3. Okay. Number 4 was 3 minus 2 equals 1. So you should have 3 minus 2 equals 1. Should be your answer. Number 5 is 8 minus 2 equals 6. So 8 minus 2 equals 6 is what your answer should be. Number 6 is 7 minus 2 equals 5. So 7 minus 2 equals 5. Number 7. 9 minus 2 equals 7. 9 minus 2 equals 7. That's what your answer should be. Number 8 is 2 minus 2 equals 0. 2 minus 2 equals 0. Number 9, 2 minus 0 equals 2. 2 minus 0 equals 2. So your answer should be 2. And your last one is 4 minus 2 equals 2. So you should have 4 minus 2 equals 2. Again, count up how many oopses you have. Write that number on the bottom. So I'm going to pretend on this one that I had 2 oopses. I'm just going to pretend that I had 2 oopses. So I'm writing a 2 down here so I know, because I'm going to add them up, remember? I'm going to add those together. So I'm keeping the 2. Okay, so now we're going to go to our other side, which was our 10 frame. Our 10 frame. So the answer you should have had for number 1 was a 5. 5. Number 2 was a 7. There were 7 in the 10 frame. 7. Number 3 was a 12. There were 12. So number 3 should have 12. Number 4 is 15. 15. A 1 and a 5. 15. Number 5 was 18. 18. Number 6 was 11. 11. 11. Number 7 is 16. Oops, sorry. Number 7 was 16. Number 8 was 20. Number 8 was 20. That's what you should have, a 20, not 02, 20. And number 9 was 10. 10 was your answer. And number 13, or sorry, number 10 was 13. Sorry about that. Number 10 is 13. 13 is your answer. 13 is your answer on that. Awesome. Okay, again, count up how many oopses. On this one, I had 1 oops. So what would my math problem be? You're right. 2 plus 1 equals what? 3. So I have 3. So I have 3 oopses on this page. 3 oopses on that page. Okay, so what I would do is I need to look and see what was my oopses on here. Oops, I had 5 on here and 3. What is 5 plus 3? 5 plus 3. 8. So I had a total of 8 oopses. That's how many oopses I had out of 40 problems. Out of 40 problems, I had 8 oopses. And that's what I'm going to want to know. So when I talk to you or you send me a message of your testing, how many oopses were there? What was your number? Is there any? Did you have 0? Did you get 100%? The last thing we're going to check is our sentences. Our sentence, your 2 sentences. Okay, so here is mine. Okay, so ready? So it was, the boy has a red boat. So look at how I wrote my words. Look to see how you did on that. How did you do on that? Did you get all your words? You should have been really good with the, because we write that all the time. Has might have got a few of you, so double check and make sure you wrote H-A-S. Boy was in your dictionary, and so was boat. So those 2 were in your dictionary, so you should be safe with those. Okay, I hope you got a thumbs up on that. The second sentence, the girl is crying. So did you write all the words in that? Did you get that correct? Now remember, started with capitals, I have my spacing, and I ended with my punctuation marks. So make sure that's very, very important that you always have those things in there. So let me know also, how did you do on your writing? Did you get a thumbs up on that? Or did you have a couple oopses? So what do I want to know on your testing? I want to know, how many oopses did you get? How many oopses did you get out of 40 problems? You just did 40 problems on your test. How many oopses did you get? How did you do on your sentence writing? So that is what I'm going to want to know, because once you get your testing and you share that information with me, after a couple times of your testing, you're going to get a surprise. I am not sure what. I'm kind of still thinking in my brain. Before it used to be the treasure box, but it's going to be something. You are going to get surprised with something at home. But the only way I can send surprises is if you did your test. So 0 test, what does that mean? 0 surprise. So please make sure you do your test, because that just keeps it stored here. Okay. Now you have an amazing rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend, because you get to take a break. Your brain gets a break. So I look forward to seeing you, seeing me. Okay. I hope that I'm talking a little slower. That's my goal. Remember, if I'm not, push that handy dandy pause button. Okay, class, remember who loves you, Jesus does, and so do I. Have an amazing day. Bye.